wearing his shirt underneath this sweater, which
Looks fine.
like, okay, wait, let me take this off. So this shirt actually fits me so fucking surprisingly well, and it angers me because it's his shirt, which should be big, but it's not. But I was wearing it because it was cold. I just got back from studying and grinding very hard.
Look what I got. Ooh. Ooh. I was walking around today. This shirt makes me look good as fuck.
Everyone got that shirt though.
Yeah, but I look really good in it.
Like half
Right.
the engineering population was wearing it at the same time.
Yes, but I look really good in it.
I guess.
My secret is have good jeans, which give you shoulders that are wider than a rhinoceros,
Wrong.
and then like your chest will like look really good with stuff splayed across it, because that draws attention to the fact that your chest is really wide. Her chest is really wide too. She has really wide shoulders.
Very unfortunate genetics for a girl.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yeah, like my shoulder is super straight, but then some, like a lot of people I know, like their shoulders are like slopey down. And
I want
mine
straight
are not.
shoulders.
I have very straight shoulders.
What do you want to talk about?
What did we do today? All we did was sit and study. Because I have my 2 midterms and I am not done watching all my lectures. But I think I actually understand linear algebra, but it's so confusing because they have like 4 things that are equivalent representations of each other, but they're all different in like a little bit of ways. But like because you prove one thing that's right, you prove like everything else in a chain reaction that's also right, which is like very, very confusing because you have to remember which things connect with what. But as I am rewatching all the lectures that I did not attend, I'm understanding better.
So I realized that finished building my website. Looks super awesome. Finished, started my 2048 artificial intelligence bot problem. It's gonna be super awesome. Gonna get me hired at all the companies, you know. Grab 2 of my friends to pull on it, which should be a good time. I'm probably gonna pull something close to an all-nighter tonight, cause I like there's a lot of work I want to get done.
Okay.
So that I can be ready for TechCrunch. She's reaching for the Pringles off screen, but I'm not letting her get them.
They're so close, but so far away.
She's like a thoroughly incompetent human being and doesn't know how to reach. Look at this struggle.
It's okay.
So anyways, so today, I guess what stood out to me was I was, trying to pass some advice off to the youngins.
He was trying to project his own future that he couldn't have onto people that he thinks could have his.
Yeah, I mean, like, so these are freshmen that I really like. They're part of my org. And it just feels like, shut the fuck up. Look, I see a lot of potential. They're really intelligent people. They don't have a lot of guidance. And then, like, I come into college, I didn't have anyone to, like, lean on. I didn't have anyone to, like, go to for advice. I didn't have any upperclassmen who could, like, give me advice because all the upperclassmen I knew were, like, total fuck-ups. Which is why they were hanging out with freshmen. I don't know what that says about me now. But freshman year, everyone told me, yeah, it's okay. You don't have to get a freshman internship. It's not a big deal. Then I met Solomon and Kyle, who just got stuff finished being paid like $45 an hour this past summer. Then people told me, wow, good job. You landed a summer internship as a sophomore. That's like really impressive, right? And then other people were like, yeah, I mean, like, don't worry about it. Like, well, like the only internship that matters is like just junior one. And then I met people who like locked down. I heard of people who like locked down like a McKinsey internship, or like people who've gone to like Microsoft and Amazon, like starting sophomore, or like Facebook and Citadel. It's just like crazy stuff, right? And then I realized how high the bar is at the school, oftentimes, and what the competition is. And like these are lessons that I can never go back to freshman year and like tell myself to do things that like, because the time's over, and now I have to like do my best to optimize myself, but like spend 30 minutes myself giving advice to a freshman that could translate to like an entirely different life. And other people were worried that I was projecting things that I wanted for myself. I personally wanted to be a quant trader in a lot of ways. I didn't really go for it. I didn't really take the math courses. I didn't take the CS courses. I didn't know what I was doing. It came as it came as a mechie, and it took me a semester, a year to change, and change into what I really wanted to. Um, which means like I can't compete with like certain calibers of people, right? Which is fine, but I'll always wonder what if, and if I come across somebody who's a freshman and had like the same talent, had the same like skill set that I had, right? I can take that, and like if you're at the top of the line, if you're one of the smartest people in the school, you have some of the strongest mathematical skills, some of the strongest programming skills, like, you could always take a step back and get an easier job. You can always get a simpler job. You can always be paid less, but it's very hard once you stop running to catch up and be paid more. And that's why like I'm trying to like nudge some of the guys that I know who like I have the ability to shape and give advice to right now in the direction that I guess it is a subjective direction. I have deemed it to be like the good one. But it's because any of the people in this industry, right? Any quant trader can like take a step back and be like, hey, I want to try out software engineering. But if you're not a trader, like if you haven't like trajectoried yourself towards like the most competitive careers, you'll never get the chance to find out whether or not it's for you, right? And if nothing else, like 20,000 a month for an internship sounds pretty good to me.
But like the most important thing isn't the money, it's doing what you love.
Yeah, and I also realized that because of the competitive way I am, a lot of people think that I'm like not happy, and I'm like projecting happiness because like typically you see the dude who's like loud and obnoxious and whatever, and like talks about like getting better and doing better and being happy and like progressively like being competitive and all that shit. Like it's usually like somebody who's overcompensating and like um trying to pretend to be something they're not. But like I don't know, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm like an excessively happy person, right? I don't get come downs. I don't get come downs after like really good times. I don't. I'm always in a really good mind state, and when I'm not, I know how to extricate myself from those situations and like find the things that anchor me to the good moods. So yeah, I I think I'm a genuinely very happy person. I think I'm a genuinely excessively happy person, and
I think you're doing well this semester. I think I am doing very poorly this semester.
fine. Taking 20 years to tell.
I need a
How
job.
well do you want? Okay.
I think
Okay.
I need to be able to sustain my job. I'm very sad. I wish I could go to work, but work is very far, and I have lots of things to study for. But I feel so bad for not going because I think people want me to go.
Go on the weekends.
But no one's there on the weekends, and no one's there to guide me on the weekends. I also have to do research.
Once we go over the 10-minute mark, we're not going to be able to upload it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I have to do research. I have to figure out what motors to order for Hyperloop. I have to figure out string gouges for like Arduinos, and I have to figure out like a bunch of shit. And it's fun, but I have no time, and I am sad. Alexis wishes she could do everything.
Bye.